Give me the beach, give me the ocean, give me that cold margarita, that's the potion. Give me the sun all day, give me the sun all night, give me the ocean, and everything is alright.
It's noon, and it's here in the Florida Keys that we are. It's a tropical afternoon here on Radio A1A, Cruising Country Radio, Keys, ZFM, and Paradise Road Radio, affiliates of the A1A Media Productions bunch. Yes. And here is a website that will take you there. Shoeless Newman, are you there?
Harry, it's so cold.
It is not cold. My windows are open and the tropical breeze is blowing.
It got down to about 62 last night. We was driving back from, where did we go? We went down to Ramrod Key and drove back up the A1A Overseas Highway. And boy, we had the heat on.
Yeah. Did you know we're on Amazon Music now? I'm just scrolling over the website, the A1A.Productions website, and it's pretty interesting. We're featured there doing podcasts, and that's what our show here, the Florida Keys Live Music Update, has turned into somewhat of a podcast, has it not?
I suppose we are podcasting, yes. Go us.
Yes, and to those who request those podcasts out there on iHeartRadio and Amazon Music and wherever you might find us on Apple Music and Google Play, we thank you very much. Please give us thumbs up and subscribe. And Jennifer, you are here today live because there are people supporting us, and they're supporting us by way of Patreon. Would you like to go down that list of sponsors and thank yous today?
Sure, let me just pull up that list. I wanted to let everybody out there know that we are on Facebook Live, and you can watch some of the pictures and stuff. We don't do the live feed anymore with us sitting there, but are you out there, Harry?
I am here. Yes.
Oh, they can see you.
Yeah.
But if you go in that chat, we're going to have a link so you can get to our Patreon page and help support this broadcast every week and so many other things that happen on Radio A1A. But our Patreon sponsors that are out there, of course, Roger, I saw Fred the Tree yesterday and I waved at him.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. Anthony Body out there helping us keep all the technical stuff when it broadcasts, letting us know everything is running smoothly. John Manfredo, Henry Tucker, Debbie Jordan, and of course our newer members, Bill Russell and Michael Eric. And would love to add some names to that list every week. That'd be a wonderful thing.
Well, something that's what keeps us going here is you guys taking care of those things there. And we're going to begin even. Is this a good time to recognize those that do support us now also as sponsors?
Let's wait a little bit for that. I want to keep. I got some feedback that we wanted to keep this real local, so we're going to do a couple of very local artist features today. I'd like to hear a song from this guy that you said you have, Mr. Scott Youngberg.
Yes.
Who is a local that I'm going to talk a little bit about. But we have a couple of his songs we're going to play today. What do you got there, Harry?
Well, I've got one called Coconut. And by the way, may I say to everyone out there that are fans of Americana style, more of a folksy style music, you folks, you should go hear or see this young man by the name of Scott Youngberg, right? And this is Coconut.
No doubt, and I will give you some of those dates and times later in the show.
Here it is, Coconut.
All right.
coconuts, you can't break them open. They smell like ladies lying in the sun. I like coconuts, you can't break them open. They smell like ladies lying in the sun. And if I had my way, I'd give a coconut to everyone. Named Jack, he's born in a paper sack. That's my friend Jack. Come on, Jack, send me these coconuts. Send them for everyone. Everyone. Chicken like the smell of cut grass. Used to play ball on Saturdays, playing in the sun. Chicken like the smell of cut grass. Used to play ball on Saturdays, playing in the sun. If Jackie had his way, he gives some cut grass to everyone. It's time to play. Never tasted such a sweet thing yesterday. Sweet memories, my heart's repeating. Time today. Everybody's heart is beating. Everybody's smile is fleeting. Everybody's soul is eating. Fred, he's born in a slanty shit. That's my friend Fred. Come on, Fred, spill these coconuts. He's in the full rip report. Everyone ready like the sound of cold drink. Used to pop tops on Saturdays, sitting in the sun. Ready like the sound of cold drink. Used to pop tops on Saturdays while sipping in the sun. If Redneck had his way, he'd give a cold drink to everyone. with the coconuts growing, nobody knows like I know, so I don't know. I know with the coconuts growing, nobody knows like I know, so I don't know. Wanna follow my nose where the coconut grows, and nobody knows like I do. I just know. Wanna follow my nose where the coconut grows, and nobody knows like I do. I just know. I like ladies lying in the sun. Ladies lying in the sun. I like coconuts, you can't break them open, they smell like ladies lying in the sun.
Whoa. No kidding.
He's pretty good at that there guitar, isn't he?
Well, he painted a picture from the beginning of what, oh man, they smell so wonderful. Scott Youngberg is one of those masters of the guitar, for one thing. Did you hear that great?
The guitar and the harp in there, and
yeah.
that was a very interesting, audibly interesting song, and also very cute.
Thank you again, folks, for our Patreon supporters, folks. And Shoeless Newman is on the microphone right now. And what's next on our list of things happening in the Florida Keys? This is the Florida Keys
Live
Live
a little
Update.
bit about Scott. Scott is an extremely gifted local musician that
go.
graces many stages.
Yes.
In the Upper Keys mostly. You can find him over at Gilbert sometimes, Skipper's Dockside, Mile Marker 88 restaurant, and many other beautiful Florida Keys venues. And he was, and I really want to give him a shout out if he's listening. Thank you, Scott, for showing up when we did our Ocean Dreams Healing Benefit at the Follow the Flock pit stop party at Coconut Cove. It was a real surprise that he showed up and he played guitar. He did some of his original stuff. And we had the opportunity to introduce him to Terry and Brenda Sutton, who are the force behind Ocean Dreams. Ocean Dreams Healing is our charity that we've been working with that supports caregivers, and Scott and Susie Youngberg are certainly no strangers to those challenges. Scott had some issues a few years ago, and he's a cancer survivor, and Susie, of course, was right there next to him taking care of him. And it just goes to show you, you look around you, and all these people, everybody is going to benefit from what Ocean Dreams Healing is doing. And maybe we can play the promo for that latest Ocean Dreams event that we have coming up the end of the month.
Here it comes.
All right.
Ahoy A1A Radio. Ocean Dreams Cancer Healing Center needs your help to get our ship sailing. Tuesday, November 30th is known as Giving Tuesday. Please text to donate to the number 44321, and in the message type Ocean, A, the number 1, and then A. That's right. The number to dial is 44321, and in the message type Ocean A1A. We thank you very much for your generosity and support, and we wish you a happy holiday season. Thank you.
Wow. Great. It is a holiday season beginning. This
It
is
is holiday season.
Turkey Eve. I feel like a turkey sometime.
And you look like one too.
Well, thank you.
Actually, you look more like a frog.
I do, and I dance like one too. But I dance like
Sure do.
nobody's looking, and I'm wearing my vote for marijuana today. Marijuana. This
Good old Billy Quinn.
supplied by Billy Quinn, and we've got some special things happening at the Alamorada Music and Comedy and Adult Daycare Club.
I think that's just what it is. Yeah, they have a big Christmas party coming up next month. We'll be talking about that
Super.
next week a little bit more, but that's on the 15th. So mark
Yeah.
that off on your calendars if you want to go out and jam. And hear a reggae band from, I believe it's Jamaica, is coming.
Absolutely. I've been on the phone with so many people, and thank you for submitting music for our Top 40 Countdown, all of you independent artists from the Keys. And we are begging our artists like Scott Youngberg and everyone present some music for consideration in the Trop 40 Countdown. We will make sure that it gets some airplay, and then at that point it gets statistics, and then at that point it starts climbing charts. And we have the official Tropical Americana chart here at the studios in Radio A1A that we produce each week with the help of Dewey Engstrom in the programming and graphic art world. And then, of course, all of our Trop jocks, Lyle Wilson, Weekdays with Wilson, and the input from all of our fans, and a Patreon. By the way, our Patreon members also have input in our Trop 40 Countdown now. Did you know that, Jennifer?
I did. That's very cool.
It is.
Go right in there and give us whatever you can afford, $1 a month or
Sure.
5 or 10.
Yeah.
And,
And say, I want to vote for this, you know, for goodness sakes, a great day in the morning. If you put your money where your mouth is, then market your favorite Trop rock artist. Now, artists, don't go in
and
there.
how cool is it that they all walk among us?
We don't take $1,000 bills, artists. You have to keep it in small denominations. Oh,
I love it.
And there's a picture of me saying all this on the air right now.
Oh.
Whoops. Well, you know, we are a radio station, and our sponsors are, valued, but very rare. And we've had the fortunate opportunity, for instance, I'm hoping that we can find
What you looking for?
Chip Bell.
Oh, while you're looking for it,
Yeah.
let me just start doing the update here.
Go.
There was a big rainstorm last week that rained out a lot of events, but there was going to be a huge event, Founders Park, that stage coming back to life after us being shut down for almost 2 years. But the Caña Flamenca at Founders Park Amphitheater that was scheduled for last Friday was moved to Sunday, next Sunday,
Oh,
at
good.
7:30. That is sponsored by ICE, Islamorada Community Entertainment, and Dave Fader. This is their first official show since the lockdown, and the last time they were supposed to be the last band that played there, and they sold the place out. This is really good music. It's free.
Oh, cool.
And, lots of parking, lots of social distancing if you're still concerned about that. And I hope some people can come out for that, support that.
You know,
This place is very dear to us down here.
I would hope that everyone would recognize the fine job that Dave Fader and the Islamorada Community Entertainment, who is assigned by the village of Islamorada to bring live music to our shores. Well, guess what? He's doing it. He's doing it almost it's underfunded. Let's put it that way. And
No doubt.
those funds go directly to hire live musicians, and man, it could not be directed by a better guy than Dave Fader, who has the interest of live music at heart, because he is one, isn't
Yes.
he?
He sure is.
Ooh-wee.
I actually last week listened to his whole Sunday
Yeah.
live feed that he does. He does it every Sunday, and just wow, he's amazing.
You know, you and I have had an opportunity for the last week to be some places, so why don't you, what have your eyes seen? You've been down to Marathon a bit. What have you seen?
I have been down to Marathon. I've been in Key Largo. I was talking about last Tuesday how the
Yeah.
Big Chill in Key Largo, the ladies' night, that's every week on Tuesday. I think it starts at 6. It was a mob scene. Well, I went back to the Big Chill on Monday to see my good friend Alan Truesdale. He does a solo act there every Monday.
Yes.
And the wind was a blowing, and there wasn't very many people there. Ran into Jimmy Hawkins. That was a nice person to run into that I don't see so much. But yeah, that's a fun little venue, but it's not always busy like that. Not when it gets cold. We all run inside.
That we do in venues when it rains. For instance, you and I had the opportunity to go to a venue on Saturday night. May we go through that venue and that opportunity to bring those folks to bear, to out
Are you speaking of the Bluefin?
Yes.
Oh, well, Dee Dee Medina, who is a fan of music and we've been running around taking pictures and going to see all the local guys and gals out there. She hopped town. She went to Thanksgiving elsewhere, and she's moving to Points North. We had a fantastic little get-together party at the Bluefin Bar over there on Florida Avenue in Tavernier.
We sure did.
Attended by many great local musicians. Todd Lawless was there. We had Jason Tortolet and Comfortably Rum made an appearance. Mark Hill. There were too many people to even name, but and even though it rained, we only stayed for about an hour, but they hung out all night. I got a text from Dee Dee at about 2 in the morning.
There's that photograph of Jason looking like he's cutting wind.
Oh, Jason is a character.
Oh, he's there. He's in the background again, screwing up a picture.
Well, somebody got to do it.
What was he? Where was he playing the other night? You said you got a quote from a Jason quote.
Oh well, I wasn't sure if he was going to be playing on Thanksgiving or not.
This is Jason Tortolet.
This
right?
is Jason Tortolet with Comfortably Rum, and they generally do CJ's in Key Largo on the Bayside on a Saturday night. That's a late night thing. They start at 9, I guess. And he said he was doing solo hand jobs. So everybody go to CJ's this Saturday night for a hand job with Comfortably Rum. I warned him. So Jason's quite the character. You can't get a straight answer out of him about anything. Probably why he's so well liked.
Today's show is
fun.
full of Key's characters, and Jason is definitely one of them. Photographs are going by right now of several: Mark Hill, Vinnie Beard, Dave Roush, of all the people that are part of this Bluefin movement. You know, and there's Jason right there for you radio folks. He is an energetic addition to our live music scene.
Oh, and there's Amanda there at the Bluefin.
Yes.
She's one of the owners at the Bluefin Bar.
Amanda is a wonderful
Amanda
Irish.
Hugginkiss. No. Oh, I could eat her up with that voice. Oh, my goodness.
Paul Armstrong, and he is now playing a gig on Sunday afternoons. I believe you are doing with Paul Armstrong.
Yes, Sunday afternoons at the Key Largo Moose. Let's get to some of those things
Go.
that we're doing this week, because I've got kind of a long list here.
Go.
So let's see. Starting on Wednesday, today, of course, we have the Coconut Cove Isla Morada Music and Comedy Club Jam going from 7 to 11. I would suggest bringing a jacket. It's probably going to be a little windy out there, but that should be a good time. Our featured artist of the week, Scott Youngberg, will be at Marker 88. He's playing there from 5 to 8 p.m. tonight. If you're in Key Largo, the Key Largo Moose Lodge, Tim Dressing will be there with special guests. That is a jazz jam with charts and stuff. If you play horns or just want to challenge yourself, that's a fun night and won't cost you too much. Caribbean Club Karaoke with Marianne. That gets started at 8:30. That's also a very fun evening. Sharky's Pub and Galley, Mike Mitzner's solo act. If you're down in Marathon tonight, Havana Jacks, the Lady A Band. I will be playing with the Lady A Band from 6 to 10 p.m. That's our regular Wednesday gig. We're back. Very excited to be doing that. Up the street there from Havana Jacks is Key Colony Inn. You could stop in and see John Bardis. He starts at 6 o'clock. And if you want to go, this doesn't start till next week, but I want to put a bug in your ears. There is a new open jam starting up down at Mangrove Mama's, which is way down south. I think that's Summerland Key. That's an open jam with Popeye and friends, and that's going to be from 6 to 9. That starts next week, though, so don't try and go there tonight unless you're hungry.
I'll try my best.
Moving on to Thursday, and this is sort of our event too. The Key Largo Moose Lodge. We will not be doing karaoke this week because Tryptophan and Jenny won't be able to move and do karaoke.
Are you about to tell them what we're going to do tomorrow?
I'm going to tell them what we're going to do.
What we are going to do?
I'm really excited about this. The Key Largo Moose Lodge is it's kind of our local, it's our local bar and hangout, but it's kind of a little family.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's mooses all over the place that have this same feel, but there's a lot of us that have come here and our families are far away and we don't really have anywhere specific to go, but the musicians have kind of banded together and there's a bunch of us who are going to bring a dish and go to the Moose Lodge for Thanksgiving dinner, which starts at 3, the food. But we will be starting at 1 o'clock. And thanks to Dave Roush for volunteering to set up the PA system and drums. That is
You ain't kidding.
so super
Yep.
cool of you. That was the linchpin. We weren't going to do it if we didn't have somebody to do that. But at 1 o'clock, we are going to take the Leaky Tiki stage, the Grateful Ted Hyde Memorial stage at the Key Largo Moose Lodge, and just put on a jam session. Whoever shows up, come up and do a couple of songs, and we're going to keep switching it out, expecting quite a lot of people to come. So if you can be one of those people and join us, if you happen to be near the Key Largo Moose, please come by early. The bar will be open, and we're going to party.
Yes, we are, and we're going to eat.
What do you think, Harry? Yes, we are.
And we're going to eat, and we are going to just sit back and there will be no broadcasting, no streaming. We won't be working. This will be the A1A family and anyone that would like to come by also to get to know the people at the Moose as well, because I think you joined the Moose and you find
I
it.
did, and always hoping to get new members over there.
Yeah. So this is to promote them and their outreach to the community, to provide those that may not be able to afford a Thanksgiving dinner. Well, there will be one there today. I mean tomorrow.
Yes, and there's a nice
Yeah.
list of some goodies that we're going to be enjoying on Thursday. I can't wait.
Well,
I picked up my jalapenos this morning, so I'm going to make jalapeno corn muffins.
I hear we have an amazing Puerto Rican rice dish coming from Evilise, something
Evilise.
unique from Mary, some from Boston, and from the different people that are our local family here. That no telling what people what. Billy Knight's been working on an Ensure mixture for us to older people.
That's very sweet and thoughtful of him.
He'll be there tomorrow. Billy Knight,
Yeah.
one of the original founders of Radio A1A's logo and a real gem of a radio DJ hero here in the Florida Keys, Billy Knight, who broadcast for 32 hours straight, I think it was, during Hurricane Andrew, organizing not necessarily the aid to come in, but organizing the aid to the first responders. So he brought food and supplies and water and those types of things through his radio broadcast to the first responders, to those.
I knew he was a superhero.
He really is, and a survivor of cancer, and just one of those, and a great drummer. My gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Personally played in the Stella Parton Band and a lot of Johnny Cash's events. And
Wow.
Oh my God, yes.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing him and whoever else can show up. I spoke to, I guess it was Myrna, not Mark, but Mark Hill
Mark Hill.
is going to try and come
Wonderful.
for the jam portion. I don't know how long they can stay because he is maybe the only person. No, yeah, he might be the only person working on Thanksgiving Day. Although that can't be true. There's got to be other things. But Mark will be at the Lorelei Restaurant and Cabana Bar down there in Isla Mirada, and he's playing 5 to 9 Thanksgiving Day. So if you take your nap and you want to go out and have a drink and hear some good music,
Jenny.
head over to Lorelei Thanksgiving evening.
Well,
And moving on to Friday, and then we'll get on to the next thing. Simmons Jam Night, 8 to 12 up in Homestead. That's at 35 North Flagler Avenue. Looking to get your jam on, that is a great place to do it. Really good crowd. Band guys are real nice. One of our favorite local bands, the Search Party Band, a newer band.
Hoorah.
Fronted by Dave Bowman, playing the Caribbean Club. That goes 6:30 to 10:30. Skipper's Dockside, our featured artist Scott Youngbird, will be 6 to 9. At the Bayside Grill, 6 to 9. The Lady A Band, I will be playing with the Lady A Band Friday night. And the Key Largo, this is a newer gig that just started. The Key Largo Moose now is having Todd Lawless and Dave Roush. They're doing a duo. Key Largo Moose 6 to 9. So there's lots going on. You can hop sets, come over to Bayside for one, go over to the Moose for the next one. All kinds of cool stuff. And the Caribbean Club late till 10:30.
Okay.
And what shall we do next? Did you want to play another song by Scott?
Well, no. You mentioned Todd Lawless. He's a show nuff. I had he talked to me the other day and said, "Well, I got this song, Harry," and I said,
Oh my God!
"Come
he
on,
has a
Todd,
song
quit
already.
bothering me and quit breathing on me. You know, whatever." so,
Stop making me laugh. Oh,
but
Todd is a
he
character.
sent
isn't
me
he?
this freaking song, and he says,
Dude, I
It's a-
listened to it. He sent it to me. I'm
It's-
crazy about it.
"It's on a television. Can you tell me something about it first?" And then
I can. So there's this show on the Discovery Channel. It's called The Fish Guys, and I looked at a little bit of it, and the first thing that comes up, they are having sashimi or not sashimi. What's that when they put the salmon and with the lime? But they're having that right over at Sundowners in Key Largo. So it's a local TV program, which is just awesome. And it's, guys that go out fishing, and they decided they needed a song for the show. So they called up Todd Lawless, who is a local musician who has a band. He's been with these guys for 40 years. He's been playing with these guys since he was 17 years old.
oh God,
Rick and Steve Sherbis. And he got the call 2 days later. They found themselves in a studio recording this song. Now, if you don't know Todd, and many people out there listening do not, okay, this guy is, he's a rock star from 50 feet away. He's
Oh, yeah.
got a look about him. You see him on the local stages, you might hear him do Willie Nelson, and there he is every day in a tie-dye dashiki and a colorful beret, and I don't know how many he has, but it always seems like he's got a different one on. You'd expect him to play something like the Grateful Dead, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. So then I hear this song. Well, Harry, why don't you play it for us? This is not what I expected to come out of Todd, but wow.
the song is called "Fish Guys."
Fish Guys.
Fish guy! On the boat, Florida Keys, a fishing show for you and me.
Rise.
From the elegant and historic Riverside Hotel in downtown Fort Lauderdale, it's Jungle Readaville, hosted by Sail and Song Promotions and the Barefoot Children of Fort Lauderdale Parrot Head Club. January the 28th through the 30th. Don't miss out on this chance to see your favorite trop rockers, Barefoot Reggie Sterrett, the Jimmy Parrish Trio, Joe Downing, Beth Travers, Dave Sines, Bill Cockrell, John Beck, John MacDonald and the Mango Men, and a mystery guest. Your registration also includes a tropical riverboat cruise aboard the world-famous Jungle Queen through Millionaire's Row in style to Jungle Queen Island. On Jungle Queen Island, you get an all-you-can-eat barbecue chicken and rib dinner, while Bill Cockrell and John Beck soothe your soul. Followed by 3 hours of tropical music from Barefoot Reggie, Bill Cockrell, and John Beck. Jungle Readaville culminates Sunday with a singer-songwriter jam session you will not want to miss. For additional details and registration information, visit sailandsongpromotions.com. That's sailandsongpromotions.com.
Hey, Beth Travers here. I want to invite you all January 28th through the 30th to Jungle Readaville. Return to the Jungle Queen Island, and it's a Riverfest concert featuring Jimmy Parrish, Joe Downing, Dave Sines, Bill Cockrell, John Beck, Barefoot Reggie Sterrett, John MacDonald, and myself, Beth Travers. Hope to see you there at the beautiful Riverside Hotel in Fort Lauderdale. Come on down and fins up. Get your tickets at Sail Song Promotions. Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show. This is the Florida Keys Live Music Report and Update, and we do mean live. We capitalize every letter in that word because live music means working musicians and happy people listening to great live music. And in our case, in the radio world here in this studio, Jenny, Ms. Shulis Newman joining us here. We are inclined towards those who write their own music, the independent singer-songwriter within these keys, and the people that write about the keys and the lifestyle or have that kind of salt water flowing in their veins. Jenny, is it flowing in your veins in Key Largo today in one of the most beautiful days of the year?
It sure is. It is really nice out
Keys.
right now.
It is.
Just walk outside and you're like, gosh, it's not hot. It's just perfect.
And actually, this microphone is aimed towards an open window. There are palm trees swaying and seabirds overhead. The studios are located conveniently pretty near the high school, so we'll hear the football game on Friday nights. The Keys are not unlike a lot of places. There are locals, and gosh, we'll certainly miss Dee Dee as one of our locals.
She'll be back. Something to look forward to.
And it's something when you have a local party. For instance, I hope our Thanksgiving party tomorrow is anywhere near as wonderful as Dee Dee was to our live music scene. She was really a patron. She was really an angel. She was there and supporting, and I can't say enough about Dee Dee. She's a lovely person, and have the Keys and not have her around is that we're going to miss Dee Dee a lot. But wherever she goes, and she wrote me and she said, I am going to find a place affordable, and we are all looking at that, and by the sea, where I can do it on my own, not having to depend on someone. So
it's a good dream.
Her independence and our independent singer-songwriters and the music that we love, gosh, it's great. Which brings me to another independent person who opened a business here in the Florida Keys. That independent person came just like the name Katrina, a hurricane, for crying out loud.
How can you get introduced to Katrina and not say, "Are you the hurricane?" I think that's the first thing I said to her.
Yes.
Katrina has I Can See Clear kayaking, and she's out of the Lorelei down there. And I've been trying to reach out to her so we can get her some ads on here, and she's been too busy because she's had charters. So that's very exciting that she's a newer business down here and already getting busy. You can find her information at clearkayaking.com, which I believe you're going to put up there on the screen.
Yes, I've got the
And-
site right up here now. It's wonderful. A clear kite. Can you look at it? You have nothing around you but nature. You can see all 360 degrees. Unbelievable.
Well, when we had the thing at Coconut Cove, the Follow the Flock, they had brought some kayaks there, and they're amazing. They're made of clear plastic, so you can actually get in that kayak and see not just what's around you, but what's directly underneath you, which I suppose could be frightening too.
We were showing a picture of a sunset and a mangrove tour now, and the sunset tour. Look at the sunset tour. Oh my gosh!
Wow.
And then you pull back in and have dinner right there at the Lorelei. And by the way, you're
With
within
live music.
you're in walking distance of 5-star restaurants in Isla Morada or wherever you would like to be shuttled. There's an electric, I believe the electric shuttle has begun again, and everything
Yes,
is
I
open.
have seen that running.
Everything's open from the breweries all the way up and down. Isla Morada is really blossoming, and some wonderful things are happening. And this clear kayak, Katrina, my goodness, thank you so much for becoming a sponsor of Radio A1A and of this program and all we are doing to support live music here and everywhere.
That's what we do. The Pied Piper of tropical Americana, is that it?
Me?
Yes.
That's kind of what they're saying. I don't know what.
That's kind of a cool title. Do you have a flute?
I know this. I've got a buzz. You hear my buzz?
I do hear your buzz.
I caught a buzz this morning, and there it is, and I can't. For instance,
That's what happens when you get funny little cigarettes.
I can't play this song. I've been wanting. No, not that kind of buzz. This is a 60 cycle hum. I want to tell all you technical nerds who write me and go, "What the hell is that button?" I am using, and for all of our Radio A1A listeners, I am using the original server from 7 years ago. I resurrected it and brought it back to life, and it is now the server in conjunction with our television server. Now it is back to the original radio server, and I'm not using the laptop, which I'm pointing at over here, anymore for a radio broadcast. It now is I can pick that up and we can remotely take that radio laptop anywhere we want, Jenny, Shoeless Newman, and we're going to do that a lot.
Okay, I just got a report from Justina Black, and I don't know if this is in my list, but I want to make sure to get it out there.
Yes.
Brian Lamar is playing at the Amarque Coastal Lounge tonight for the pre-Thanksgiving party bash. So if you can get over there, that's a fine resort, and you could just stay there and drink all you want and hang out with Justina. She makes her fantastic cocktail concoctions.
She makes
with
a
alcohol or with not.
Yeah, her mocktails are an experience, man. Justina is an amazing artist in her own right. Her art sells in the Keys, but her artistic expression goes into cocktails. Is that not just the coolest thing? And she sings like an angel.
Yes.
I think
also from the chat room, I just wanted to, Harry, you're gonna drool. Linda K, that is Tropics.
yeah.
She's making salted caramel apple cheese balls right now as we speak. So that will be at the Moose tomorrow. And also Dave wanted, I thought I mentioned this already, but Dave Roush is on here. He wants to remind everybody that him and Todd will be playing at the Leaky Tiki stage at the Key Largo Moose Friday from 7 to 10.
I heard great reviews. It's a drummer and a guitar player and singers and doing just some off different things. I just really like that, don't you?
Todd pulls some stuff out. We did karaoke one night, and we did an Alice Cooper song that is off the beaten path. We didn't do 18. It was we did we did Only Women Bleed, and we did a duet. And his genres are a deep ocean. You just don't know. I he might be one of the long lost Ramones. After hearing that song, the Fish Guys.
We've got about 15 minutes more of the show, but I want to say something about those venues that provide the live music for you. One of them is the Key Largo Moose. We mentioned something, Paul Armstrong and his performances, and he'll usually have you or two or three other people sit in, and that's a style that quite reminiscent of the Grateful Dead and the Grateful Ted stage,
Yes.
And then on Friday night you have the foolishness and craziness of Todd Lawless, of what you heard the Fish Guys, hey, and
Todd's a really fun guy.
with Dave Roush, your Navy CB guy, setting up great lighting and sound and whatever, who's donating that for us tomorrow. It is a family atmosphere at the Key Largo Moose, but if you're a musician and you're coming through town and you got about $100 on you, you can stay there. They've got a place. And if you're a Moose member, I think you've got to be a member of the Moose to do it. But my God, for a place to stay in the Keys for $100, I don't know what are the dues, 60 or 80.
It's worth joining the Moose Lodge or re-upping your membership just to stay there for it.
Yeah.
That would cost you less than an average hotel room.
Great
Pretty
clean
much anywhere
rooms.
down
There's something to eat right next door in the bar, and there's music
good
going
food.
on. So I would suggest you artists who are listening out of town, give the Moose a call on future dates that you're going to be in town, and just let us know when you're going to be in town, and then check the Moose. If they've got a night, book a night there, and we'll have you appear. We'll get Bob and, hey, look, we've got this person that's booked a room here. Can they appear? And we will put together a performance and stream it. We have great options there with our great family, and we invite you all to come get a meal with us tomorrow, right, Jenny?
Yes, no doubt. I hope to see a lot of people out tomorrow.
Will you be wearing shoes, and will you be talking into the microphone a little closer than you are today?
I will not be doing either of those things.
You relax and,
I am relaxing. All right, let's get to some more of these things that are going on. We left off on Friday. Starting Saturday, we've got CJ's at Sundowners late night, the Key Billies 9 to 1, the Caribbean Club. We've got the Luke Summerglen band that goes 6:30 to 10:30. I believe they're playing outside. And if you head on down to Marathon, this is one of our snowbirds come back. Donnie McDaniel is back with the Four Sheets to the Wind band at Skipjack's. They're there a couple of nights a week, but this Saturday they're going to be there 6 to 9. And down the street a little bit more, down at Boondocks, we've got Charm Bardis playing at noon. Then we get to Sunday. Of course, we have the Dave Fader. 8 o'clock, he broadcasts live every week. DavidFader.com. It's FEDER, DavidFader.com. That's or on Facebook also. That's a great flamenco, jazz, guitar picking wizard. Snooks at Snooks in Key Largo, we've got Sweetwater. They run from 12:30 to 4. I'm not sure if this is still going. The Italian Food Company has music from 5 to 8. That was Brian Lamar, but probably still Brian Lamar.
The Italian food is still going there. I would recommend
the Italian
that.
Food is yes, that is an authentic. I forget what region from, but that is some good Italian food right there. The Caribbean Club has Abstract Radio. That's a couple of twins that'll mess with you if you don't know which one you're talking to. And Angel, they're playing over there from 5 to 9. And the Key Largo Moose Lodge has music on the Leaky Tiki stage from 2 to 5. That is a Paul Armstrong band, which we're trying to make this name step Archipelago, which means a series of islands. So I guess we're all islands, aren't we?
I met a guy like that one time. Like the twins, you didn't know which one to look at, but he was one guy. He was Mike.
Cross-eyed.
He was goggle-eyed. He was cockeyed. Whatever you call it. I'm sorry. That's probably not cool, but it was true. He was a great drummer, though. Isn't it funny? And we became good friends, and, he's still cockeyed, though. And when you stand in front, you don't know which eye to look at when he's talking to you.
Is that the guy you put sunglasses in his stocking?
Shut up. Anyway,
So
this is fun.
continuing Sunday, Dockside Boot Key Harbor, they have the Sunday Jam with Randy Barnett. Then we moving down to Monday. Always at Jimmy Johnson's Big Chill on Mondays. You can find Alan Truesdale 5 to 9. You know, I saw him this past Monday, and I haven't heard him play, and I can't tell you how long.
How'd he do?
I just love what he does.
Yeah.
He's so passionate. He's a great guitar
He
player,
is.
and I just really enjoy his show.
The passion of live music, folks, cannot be duplicated by some,
It's
DJ,
true.
something
It's
that,
true.
or program music. When you set that live person in front of you telling you stories about this very coral rock that we're talking about, and the waters, and ecology, and heartbreak, and the margaritas, and all of those things, it's
Heartbreak and margaritas.
well, great day in the morning. People come down to parts of this world seeking paradise. Some find it, some find the blues. But
This is true.
but in this case, the music. Oh, there's Todd Lawless right there. Good job, Fish Guys. But the musicians that are here are so they're much a part of our character, just like the water, the gin clear water, and the great fishing or the diving or whatever it turns you on. There is a special style of music here that I've only seen once in my life. It was created on the northern Gulf Coast, and it's when Jimmy Buffett came to town. Nobody knew what to call it, so they called it Gulf and Western, because he came from Texas. Believe it or not, he left town and went to Texas, and then he came to the upper Gulf Coast of Mobile and Pensacola and the Redneck Riviera, and then down to Key West. So those are the kinds of influences that influenced music, an entire movement of music, tropical music. And here we are now still, as I feel that the movement is gained. It's gained more because there's more of a local input of local music, like Todd Lawless, folks. He was persistent, and he sent us a song. If you're
If you're out there listening, send us what
Yes.
you got.
Oh boy, no
Especially
question.
these local boys. There's actually we keep on coming up to Brian Lamar. He's at Chica Lodge on Monday evening
Yeah.
from 7 to 10, and you can only go to Chica Lodge if you make reservations and stay there. But that is a beautiful resort, great place to come down on vacation. But he's one who he gets on his looper and lays down some chords and just plays live inspired music by whatever he's looking around at and whatever it makes him feel like playing.
Right.
And that's quite an experience to watch somebody create music that is original right in front of your eyes. And there's that kind of talent down here all over the place.
Well,
And
we've got
again,
about
we have Tuesday. Let me just get through the end of this.
Okay.
Tuesday, bringing us back to next Wednesday.
Wow.
Tuesday night at Oh wait, he's not at Gilbert's on.
You're filling this show with information
I
today.
am.
That's wonderful.
At Sharky's, we went to see Rob Garza last week at
Yeah, we did.
Sharky's. That's on Tuesday night. That is a solo guy. He's a bass player mostly, but he's also a wonderful guitar player and singer, and he's over at Sharky's Pub and Galley. That's 7 to 10 Tuesday night. Of course, the OV Jam Night hosted by Taylor King, Gigi, and Tony with special guests. That's every Tuesday night at the OV in Isla Mirada from 7 to 11. Going down to Marathon, we have Key Colony Inn, John Bardis at 6 o'clock, and again Skipjack's 4 Sheets to the Wind with Donnie McDaniel from 6 to 9.
Gee.
That's it. That's the whole week.
Oh
I got
my
everything.
God. Well,
Can you believe it?
yes, I can believe it, and I'm looking forward to the holidays. I'm so looking forward to it. I want to go ahead and give a tease as to what is happening
Jeez.
down in, and I want to bring my buzz in because this has to come from the radio station.
Oh, this is
stuff.
that band that's coming in the middle of December.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. Do you have information about them? Can you read while I bring this up?
I do not have any information in front of me, but there is a band coming. The Isla Mirada Music and Comedy Club is bringing a band in for December 15th for the Jam. That's Wednesday night. If you're coming through, you can make plans to go check this out. It is a reggae band from Jamaica. It's going to be a heck of a party. Pulled chicken, blackened chicken, and lots of food. And these guys.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Come on and get ready, come let's live it up. Live up African, live it up. Unification Africans, live it up. Live up as the man, live it up.
Oh, these guys are good.
I got lazy again.
Billy Quinn, we'll put your telephone number up there if you want to contribute to the sandwiches and the beer that's usually required to do that situation. I'm sure he would be welcoming that. Also, thank you to Kim Harrington for getting us this information, and to all of you who you're a part of this show, because without the information that you get to Jenny, and Jenny, please chime in and tell them how to get in touch with you, please, ma'am.
You can reach me at 305-741-8683. If you've got events coming up, music stuff going on in the Keys, and you want us to talk about it on the show, I would love to speak to you and get your media and all that cool stuff, and we'll get it out there and talk about you, and hopefully get some people, get butts on bar stools, as I like to say.
And heads in beds, and then the TDC gets all involved, and the Ocean
And then they
Dream.
got to call Monroe County Bail Bonds.
Ocean Dreams and Monroe County Bail Bonds gets included, and our smartphone repair sponsor. I think we even have an automobile shop that's going to be coming on board to be able to repair your vehicles at
Just
your
in
home.
time.
Oh, indeed. But
Me and my old truck, the Thump.
the Thump is
Thump.
right. And just for informational purposes, I will be practicing bass guitar live at the Moose Lodge tonight with Tim Dressing and Billy Knight. And Chief will be there on the horn. I do believe he normally shows up, and we have a wonderful little evening doing some jazz standards and yelling at each other.
I'm going to miss you guys tonight, but I'll be down playing
Billy.
Havana Jacks.
I'm yelling because
Lady A
Billy,
band.
Billy's,
Billy can't hear you?
He can't hear me, so we yell at each other. So,
Grumpier old men, or the odd couple.
yeah, but very talented. Wow, some of the things that happen there on the jazz side are just, they're an experience. If that's something you're interested in, you want a difference, you want a little difference in a really nice place. The air conditioning is perfect. The drinks are cold and affordable at the Key Largo Moose. Bob, you and Deb, and especially Shelby. And what
Lewis,
Vicky. Vicky with the damn sandwiches. God have mercy. The
Vicky
food.
and the meatloaf on Thursdays.
Geez.
Oh my goodness.
And those Philly cheese sandwiches. Is that Tuesday? Or I don't remember.
I believe so.
Oh my! So support your local. We call them animal clubs. Once upon a time there was a dead animal club, but these animals are very much alive. Some of us are nearly extinct.
Just stinked.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, Shoeless, do you have anything departing thoughts?
I'm departing. That's all I can think about. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Yes.
Give me the beach. Give me the ocean. Give me that cold margarita. That's the potion. Give me the sun all day. Give me the stars all night.